Anyway, in a situation like this, I operated a formula which amazingly this morning, as I'm reading, it came back. That formula is the 3B. Don't be boring, bum. Always be benevolent. Thirdly, very importantly, be brief.
Thanks, Darren.
Having said that, I don't know if you know, but it's the tradition in Scotland that when you're being wed, is to invite the vicar on there type of thing. Well, the vicar there, it was been like it's been announced, and it was promptly made. Pray silence for the vicar. Whereupon the vicar stood up and said, "Ladies and gentlemen, your silence, your wishes have been granted," and sat back down. That was a good one. Anyway, what do I say? What do I do? Oh, bless you guys. Here we go. First of all, you may have noticed your invite said the Holden family. Now, what I'm thinking is, yeah, that they're unknown to some. So therefore, I'm going to suggest that we do something along the way of right. A brief introduction to them, a quick rendering of Edelweiss, then we'll all slip out there and leave you guys to pick up the task. Sorry? My introduction was along the lines of, we are... I have to press a button, right?
You got to put it to your mouth, I think.
How do I operate this?
You've been no good at X Factor.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's okay. Hopefully, as I said here, we are a normal, happy, well-behaved, intelligent, caring family. For example, the family consists of Wendy, my oldest daughter, Catherine Ann being a son, my second daughter, and lastly but not least, my son, Jonathan. Yeah, right.
I'll be the soundman.
Right, okay. Right, okay. I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, I say we have a teaching assistant in Wendy type of thing, living down in Poole. We have a retired lawyer in Kate, farming now in Gloucester. Well, not really, but never mind. Thirdly and fourthly, Jonathan, right, who lives locally. And I had a nice, I hope a little incident. I mentioned earlier that we were a normal family, healthy family. Occasions have happened where these things are tested. And I do distinctly remember when Wendy, I say it was my oldest, was a few weeks, possibly a month old, when her health was put in jeopardy, because during the course of the evening, of the night, being asleep and suffering from wind, that kind of wind type of thing, Dad was asked to pass the groundwater, I spoon,
which I duly did in the middle of the night, gave it to my wife, who fortunately has a tremendous sense of smell, and said, "That's not grout water, that's surgical spirit." Having said that, the doctor assured us that I wouldn't have done much harm, just have burned her throat slightly. So that's an incident. Going on from there, we then go on to Kate, who was, what's her age? She must have been, very slight, 2 or 3 years old, I can't remember exactly which. But pleasure-loving parents were out of an evening, and when they returned, Mum discovered that the bottle of junior aspirins had been consumed. And we knew there was a good 20 to 30 aspirins there. So, panic station, whereupon, into the local hospital, suggested that, "Dad, would you take one and produce them upside down to me, please," says the medic. Being the one with the least resistance is Katie, being the youngest. So Dad peeled, upends her whilst they stick down a tube down her throat and pump her stomach. Did the same a few minutes later to Wendy. Kate's produce was 2 junior aspirins, Wendy's was 20 odd. So poor Kate suffered. Finally, it didn't finish there as far as the incidents are concerned. Jonathan, who was born a few years later, down in Kent, and we again, pleasure-loving parents, had been out and returned late on a Sunday night, and Jonathan was born in the early hours of the Saturday night, rather, when we came back, and he was born in the early hours of the Sunday morning. A couple of students were there, engaging my wife in conversation, and they asked her, and she duly expressed the wish that she would have a little boy. So they said, "Okay, we'll help you along the lines. We'll make sure that the blanket in the cot will be blue." Lo and behold, Jonathan comes along. First of all, there's a bit of confusion. I apparently did not react the way I should have reacted when asked, "It's a boy. Are you sure it's a boy?" Whereupon the nurse holds it up and says, "If that's not a boy, I don't know what is." Boy. I put it down. Unfortunately, there had been a birth that had come in between Jonathan expected, so when he came on, he got the pink blanket. But never mind, that's a thing of the past. I notice he's keeping being sure. Anyway, that briefly is the Holden family. Except I have obviously forgotten the main person today. She doesn't want the first maid about her. Okay? And I don't really need this now, I don't think, because I can go into a history. We met at school. I'm not telling you my introduction to her, but it was on the sports field. And she was doing high jump practice, which I showed her how to do it. Then afterwards, I was called up for my national service, and we communicated on a daily basis. And I made very frequent trips back from Kettrick Camp to home in Ayr in Scotland. After that, I got down here, it was for 2 years, and I got a letter every day from my lovely lady there. She's good at writing letters. She then took up a career in school and travel, and carried that through from up there down to this part of the country. And we lived in, initially we lived in Glasgow, and she worked in Glasgow. Then we came down to Warrington area, and she was not involved in any work there, which makes Yes, it substantiates what I was told, that marriage is a workshop. You work and she shops. And so far that's happened and been very good. Anyway, right. I don't want to embarrass her anymore, but she finished up her travel agency work here in Tatley. And this is where I'm sure a lot of you people met her and know of her. As well as the fact the gathering today is made up of a lot of people in the form of relatives and basically friends. And represented are several of the activities in the area, like the choir, which I had to get in because I'm a member as well. Pilates, where my wife, yes, every year apparently she gets a prize for being the most amusing person on the floor. Anyway, there's also, I know I've got the choir, there's also the Lions, of which I'm a member, right? And she has been to me and to her family a wonderful wife, mother, grandmother, sister, auntie, and friend. Right, there's a lot of things that I could tell you about that would counteract the formula of being brief. In other words, I could go on all day, but I won't. I just would like to say thanks to everyone that has attended and made our day enjoyable, which I know it has been. Thanks to, in particular, the people who have organised this behind my back, namely my son and his lovely lady and family, and of course the staff at Sanford here. As I said, I had a little comment thrown at me. You'll notice I've jotted it all down, which I think is appropriate at this moment. And it's to my wife. Dreams do come true, for I have you. Fairy tales come to life, for I have you as my wife. Love you, Sheena. Sheena, come on. Sheena. Sheena, come up. One omission I've just noticed is the fact you'll notice on your table they've all got a little postcard. That's pictures of the Greek Isles, which is our favourite, where we go to every one of these we visited. Right? The only disappointment today is the fact one of our guests has not arrived, and we haven't had an answer back. We don't know what the cause is. All we know is that Andy Murray is still recovering from his illness. Right, anyway, enjoy yourself.
Are we going to have a toast, are we? Yeah. Is there a toast? I think everybody's got a glass on the table. One for Sheena and Tony, I think. Have you got a glass? I'll go without. Sorry, I'll go without. I jumped in the taxi the other day. Sheena, come here! You got the toast with your husband.
Have that one. Have that one. Have that one. You have that one. You have that one. We'll sort out this end. Is that one?
I'll take some jokes in a minute. Right. Everybody upstanding then. Everybody upstanding. Sheena and Tony. Cheers.
Happy birthday
To you.
Happy birthday, dear Sheena. Happy birthday to you.